How's it going, guys? It's Sniped, and today I'm going to be going over the two best mix-up plays that you can run on the defensive side of the ball. I know that I've released a lot of offensive stuff so far, and I wanted to throw in how I think on defense. Now, the two formations that we use are 4-3 over and $326. You can find this out of the Detroit Lions playbook. Even if it's in another playbook, I would just recommend, if you're on MUT, I would use the Detroit playbook just because it's the most versatile. You have the 4-3, you have the 3-4, which is also very popular, the 3-4 odd. I'll go into more of the 3-4 odd in later videos, and then you'll also have big nickel and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure big nickel's in every playbook, but going over the dollar first. This is how you're going to put pressure on the quarterback. This is probably the meta right now. You'll see this, almost every single pro player runs this. Saw it in every single tournament so far. The Mudhead League, the person who won, Serious Mo, this was his most called play. So going up against the Patriots right now, if I'm going to call a random play, you see split close a lot. Let's run split close. I'll run PAY shot. So on the defensive side of the ball, you're just going to want to, Let's be really good with two controllers, but I'll try to do it really, really fast. So explaining before the play ends. You want to baseline, and then you want to press. So baseline, press, spread your D-line, crash out, QB contain, and push these two corners right next to them so that they become the contain. And then it's just about individual adjustments after that. So obviously we know what the play is, so we can just use it here. So, and that's going to be easy stuff. I don't know how he doesn't catch that, but really this puts pressure on the quarterback. I'll try it again. And then it's very quick. Once you get it down, the adjustments, again, it's baseline, press, QB contain, push the corners right next to the NCT. It's pressure really quick. It's not like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this defensive play right here comes in every single time. It's not even gonna give the quarterback a second to breathe. There's not going to be a blitz where that happens. Like, if you do it perfect every single time, like a certain blitz, if you do it perfect and you have the setup perfect every single time, like, sure, maybe then the pressure will be really, really consistent. I think this is really, really consistent, but it's not going to come in every single time. And the reason why that's not a big deal is because it doesn't need to, because, you're not, like, giving up both linebackers to a blitz. You're not blitzing 8 people. You're not making a makeshift engage 8. It's not like you're giving up the entire field. You have this, you can use her, and look at that. Comes in. Now, normally it's your corners getting the pressure, but sometimes I found out that it's actually your ends can come in too, because, I don't know, probably something gets messed up. But this is what it should look like. You can play underneath so that they go into hard flats instead of soft squats, or you could do down then over the top if you want cloud flats. Just mix it up like that and you'll have a good pressure defense. I run this, I throw this in on third downs, second down and long, because the farther that they get away from that first down, that's when you're going to want to be sending pressure, because if you drop back into coverage, like, sure, it can be great because you're taking away a lot of these routes, but what are you looking for in a second and decent? You want it to be third and long. You want to make it hard on your opponent. So out, and then bring these right here. Obviously, goes without saying, you want fast corners. You want corners with maybe good block shed if they get picked up by a running back. That'll always help. But really, I run this with the 81 Rod Woodson on MUT and Marcus Peters. And Marcus Peters is fast, but Rod Woodson gets the sacks, and he's not even fast. He has like low 80s on speed. So really, it helps, but it's not vital. If you want to make it the best you possibly can, then yeah, I'd go with that. But that's going to be the setup. It's, again, baseline, press. You can also show blitz if you're having trouble with the run. If people start running on you, that's when you know you need to mix it up. This is really susceptible to the run. So in the title, I'm going to put something along the lines of pass heavy. This is going to be, if you're playing someone that likes to pass almost every single play, run this. Send pressure this way, because they're not going to run it on you. To avoid having a 17-minute video like my video was the other day, I'm just going to go into the next play. which will be out of 4-3 over. Make sure it's not just 4-3 under, you don't just click 4-3. It's 4-3 over, which is the second variation on D-Line's playbook. We go down 3, and you'll see cover 3 cloud. This is also extremely popular. Now you can run this a bunch of different ways, but I find this to be something that like destroys like, you know, Mike Vick players on mud. I found that Mike Vick doesn't have a lot of ways to run. Let's go instead of, I mean, let's go split close again. Why not? Extract trail. Want a baseline, and then you can also show blitz. We bring this a safety in like this, and you can use this. Also, you want a QB contain and spy. QB contain and spy is just there for mobile quarterbacks. With Tom Brady, we're not going to do that, but when we show blitz, it kind of, you know, makes them think that they can't run, because they can anyways. We have the safety that's brought down right along here, which is going to make it a little bit harder for them to run. So wait until Brady snaps the ball, and we can just use her here. I drop down, and he's got nothing. And you'll see against the computer, actually, this is really good online against other people, but against the computer, this is actually like insanely good. I've found that the computer has no idea what they're doing. If you need a playbook on defense, something to run in solo battles, you're sick of running mid blitz or something, I don't know, this gets a ton of picks for some reason. The computer really doesn't know what they're doing. Anything that I could add to this is you kind of want to be, you know, kind of careful when you have that safety in the middle, because you have this guy in a hard flat. Now, you might want to maybe put him in a cloud flat, who knows. But with Tyreek Hill out on the right, a really fast receiver on regs, you could get torched if you're not mindful that, say, this Diggs over here, let's say it was a different formation that the Patriots were running, and they somehow had Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill's on the right. You don't want him to just put him on a streak and be gone, because by chance that could happen. If you have Tyreek Hill over on the right, you might want to keep him here and then move in the other corner, which I think that's Glover Quinn. Glover Quinn can come in here to aid the run. Something that I do online is I spread my linebackers, so I can add to the setup. If you spread your linebackers, I don't know why I tried to spread it and it didn't work, but when you spread your linebackers, it's just so, you know, Quinn is kind of manning this middle here, but he's going to go back out. He's just going to backpedal, which, cough, cough, great way to stop split close on the halfback wheel and stuff like that. But look at that. I kind of gave it up. I should have kept using it. But again, that's not a big gain. If you're looking for just to keep them on maybe like a second and long, I don't know. It's more of a coverage play, then you want to be running this. I recommend Quinn being brought down, and against a mobile quarterback, we QB contain and run a spy. So I will be releasing videos of me playing head-to-head, just to show you guys how my offense and defense works, because when I run this stuff, at least against, you know, mid-level competition and All-Pro 2, All-Pro 1, ran this against all Madden players, but they're really good and they kind of destroy me. So it's worked, I'd say, around 90% of the time. When I play my friends, I try to abuse this the most, but you know, I end up playing around too much. But it's really, really good, really OP. I've seen this on YouTube once, the cloud, and then obviously DB fires everywhere. But if you did not know that these are kind of like the meta plays, then you might want to start running them. They're really good. The contain glitch is really good when you're blitzing at a DB fire. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully this helped you. It honestly really helps me. I didn't know what to call on defense. I was running 3-4 odd, which is a really good formation, but before this came along, I really didn't know how to send constant pressure without blitzing my linebackers and giving up my user, because I really like to use Zach Brown and Deion Jones on mud. I don't want to have to blitz them. Deion Jones isn't even that good at blitzing, so he's got really bad block shed, I think. I'm not even sure if his pursuit is that high. It might be, but instead I just run where corners, these fast corners are coming around the side on DB fire. It's able to get me constant pressure. So again, reiterate, hopefully this helped you. I'll be releasing more videos like this, as well as a Dolphins ebook soon. Might come out with that with a formation out of the Rams playbook soon as well. But make sure you're on the lookout for that. Make sure you're subscribe so it comes up, and I'll also be posting on Sniped on Instagram, so you'll know when it comes out anyways if you follow that. But anyway guys, till next time.